Hello everyone and welcome to NHL 23, the trial version. So yeah, that's gonna be let's play uh some NHL. So we've got be a pro career franchise and all that juicy jazz. I think we are gonna be a pro. Right. Right. We are going to be kicking off our season in NHL. Let's see what we have in store.
NHL super agent Taylor Mackey joins us here on the line, who represents the hottest, most anticipated prospect in years. Taylor, give us some 411 on the kid here.
Hey, morning, James. Well, look, you may not believe this, but the kid's up here on Carter Lake.
What?
Playing pickup, yeah, with a bunch of other kids. It's a beautiful day.
Pricey pond hockey you got going there.
Yeah, I suppose it is. But look, that's how much this kid loves the game, man.
Well, just safety first up there. Now,
Of course.
I got to ask you, we've seen the scouting reports, we've seen the highlights, but we know about the player. But tell me more about the person. What's this rookie really like?
Yeah, sure, James. Let's begin by telling your listeners at home the kid's name.
better to talk about the upcoming Memorial Cup than a guy who's actually hoisted the trophy, Ray Ferraro. Does that conjure up some memories there for you?
Yeah, you bet it does. What an awesome time in your career. It's the most important games that you've played in your life, really, until that time. And now for most of these players, it'll be the biggest games they ever play. But there's also NHL scouts here. There's draft rankings on the line. This is a fantastic tournament to play in.
1983 has been a few years. You still remember the moment, though?
I do, because it turned out, as it turned out, rather, that's the only tournament we ever won. The only one I was ever on the winning side of.
Well, let's look at this year's edition, because one of the players that a lot of... We are getting closer to puck drop for this Memorial Cup in Game 1 here. We bring Ray Ferraro back into the fold, and boy, the scout cams should be on full display tonight, won't they?
Yeah, there'll be a bunch of people wearing black jackets. That's what the scouts wear, and they'll be sitting up in the corners of the rink watching these players really closely. Now, they've got a book pretty much on every player by this point in the season, but these are critical games to watch how they'll play against the very best competition. This absolutely will help determine where a player will go in the draft.
Oh, I'm sure they're playing in those bright lights, and how do you respond? And, you know, one of the other players that a lot of people have been talking about. Centers are lined up, official ready to drop the puck. The Sea Dogs start with possession as we are now underway. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. The Sea Dogs look to start the transition game. Passes it to Lawrence. Takes the feed, and he makes the save. Lambos picking up steam. Play is called for offside. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Angles it over to Ensons. And he takes the pass. From one point man to another. Alexander's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. Kiki's won the draw inside his own end. And he takes the dish. St. John's got the puck at center. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that pass doesn't go. Answered the call there.
Yeah, it's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
Cuts to the front. How did he stop that one?
I like the goalie's positioning here. He was aggressive enough to make a save on a dangerous chance.
Feeds the puck to Ensons. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Standing by our own Carlin Dave with all the latest.
Thanks so much, James. You know, the rookie is playing in his very first Memorial Cup, and the hype around social media is real. They're calling him a game changer for whatever team gets him.
Yeah, a lot of buzz about him as play continues here. Moves it around along the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Sam. St. John's got it in their own zone. Tries to get the puck to Francis. Oh, the referee's going to call that one. Whistle stops the play. Lambos has been handed 2 minutes for slashing. Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
They haven't had a power play yet. The game's scoreless. This is a fantastic opportunity to break the ice.
Penalty to number 7, 2 minutes for slashing. Time to the penalty, 14 minutes, 57 seconds.
There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment.
Listen up, fans. For tonight only, all team jerseys are 15% off.
Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, this one underway. Ray, give us an update on what your assessment is to this point.
Winnipeg's probably in a spot that they deserve to be in. They haven't had the puck very much. Of course they're going to be chasing the game.
The Ice have taken possession in their own end. Winnipeg's got the puck against the half wall. Denies the shooter on that play. Let's send it back down to Ray Ferraro between the benches. Ray, it's like one team missed their wake-up call here tonight.
Yeah, pretty sluggish, and they have not been good from the first time the puck hit the ice. The coach has gone to the rookie, and he wants him to see if he can energize this team. Young legs, young enthusiasm. Something has to turn.
Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And he says no! Patnote's going to cover it up for a face-off.
While his team's ahead, he wants to make sure the pace of the game stays at the level they like.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Sea Dogs have taken a 1-0 lead. Kiki's won the draw. Quick shot! Scores! And they've evened the score on that one.
Even though they've been behind, James, I think they've played a pretty good game here. They haven't let the game escape from them. They haven't chased it. Now they've got the equalizer, and they've got the momentum.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Puck grab by DeRoche. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Referee signaling for a delayed penalty. Looks like they caught that slash. That's stopped! Hashtag blocked! Skips out of the battle along the boards, and here we go. Let's see what the officials say. Sands getting called for slashing. Back to the face-off circle. They'll send the man advantage unit out again.
Time to get back to work on a power play that's already scored tonight. Don't change much. Keep working away in the same manner.
Time's up for the power play. Both teams back to equal strength.
Obviously a pretty important time in the game. The PK does a good job. Keeps this game tied.
Moves it to the middle. Takes a shot. St. John's got a hold of it along the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Ice have the puck in their own zone. Lambos has it in the defensive end. Moves it to Sam. Oh, what a save by Patnode. And he gets in the lane to block that. Dedosh has been whacked on the play. The official's arm is up in the air. Another power play opportunity coming up here.
They've already been successful on the power play. No need to change anything, but you can't lose the urgency that made it work earlier in the game.
Here's a short pass to Ensigns, and that's blocked. And there's the whistle icing the call. Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. Puck is dropped and we are back underway.
And he got right over top of that one. That's a big face-off win for him.
He grabs the puck here at the point. You'll need more than that to beat him.
Paquetteau's probably the one reason that this game is the way it is. His save percentage has been outstanding.
Poirier's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Good stand-up hit. Well, this has been a fun one here tonight. Great energy here in the building as well. We'll get a fresh sheet of ice and come back with period number 3 in moments.
Your donations make it possible for kids in need to see their heroes live. From our Tickets for Kids luxury line. Thank you.
Players are set, officials are set. Third period action is coming up.
You don't even need to look up at that $10 million scoreboard to see that the game is close. You can feel it, James. The pressure is on the players to make the right play in a game that has very little margin.
The Sea Dogs play it along the wing. Dished on over to Finley. Oh, just a textbook hit. Takes a shot. Scores! And it gets right back to him, and he puts it home.
Quick shot on the first attempt, but that rebound came right back to him. And he's able to settle it, put it into the net before anyone else can stop him.
Past the midway mark of the frame, James and Ray with you tonight. Winnipeg's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Here's a shot, and he makes the save. Alexander's going to hang on for a whistle here in the third.
Well, there's not much time left here as you get into the final 20 minutes. The game's close. A mistake now would be critical.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Scoops up the puck here. Uses the boards with the bank pass. Drives it to the crease. And scores!
James, how many timeouts can you have? Because they need one now. They needed one before. And the way this is going, they're going to need one in a few minutes.
Or they could use the ghost of Roger Nielsen to wave that white towel.
Excellent shot. He gets his stick into position to deliver the puck. Goalie thinks he's got most of it covered, which he does, but not enough. It's just inside the post. The rookie's had a really good game, and he gets a little tap from the coach as he comes back to the bench. That doesn't happen very often. Pretty satisfying when you know the boss is happy with you.
We've called his name multiple times. He's been all over the ice tonight. The Ice have looked good. You're paid the big bucks to be the analyst. Can you find any flaws in their game tonight?
Not tonight. This has been almost perfect. This is such a large margin that they have. They can do anything as they kind of cruise to the victory.
Oh, they had the right idea, but couldn't make that play with the pass. Looking to set up offensively. Quick pass to Sam. That's gloved by Patnaud. Late goings of this period. Winnipeg's really put the squeeze on here now, up by 3. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Gets a pad on it. What a stop by Patnaud. Slides the puck across to Darush. Moves it to Reynolds. St. John's got the puck against the boards. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
1 minute left.
And that brings an end to this one here this evening. Ray, this is kind of a funny one because it didn't seem like they really dominated out there, and yet the final score says they did.
Sometimes the game's unexplainable, except you make the big play at the right time, you make the big save at the right time, and that often is the difference.
The tournament rolls on, and so do we. From all of us here at EA Sports, we'll see you at the next game. Absolutely phenomenal performance. And here to talk a little more about what we saw on the ice is Ray Ferraro. And Razor, I mean, what does that do for his draft stock?
Oh man, it'll put a rocket to it if he continues to play in this tournament like that. The scouts are going to get more and more interested. Also, a little more jittery, as they might have had a player slotted in a certain area of the draft. He plays like that, he's going to jump a couple of spots in the draft for sure. This is really an important start to the tournament for him.
Yeah, and this is where kind of all of a sudden the stocks kind of rise and fall here, right?